bad feeling about this.
A weak light bearer like you dares to covet Odin's artifact. Delusional.
Everyone living here has a right to know about the Hive.
I've made myself clear. We don't have the capacity to go chasing after a vague threat.
How could an Iron Lord like yourself be so ignorant?
What do you suggest, Warlock?
We focus all our firepower and prioritize dealing with the Hive. They pose a far greater threat than the Fallen.
What little resources Haven has are just barely enough to fend off the Fallen. Given our current state, we cannot possibly wage war on the Hive.
At the very least, you should publicly acknowledge the Hive's existence. Let everyone know there's an even greater danger out there. They have the right to know that Haven isn't as safe as their Iron Lord claims.
That would only spread fear. Consider this. Jiangxi Metro is able to focus on fighting the Fallen specifically because they do not know about the Hive. And it's thanks to that focus that they can secure more and more victories.
Then what do you suggest, my lord? Turn a blind eye?
Quite the opposite, actually. An outstanding Lightbearer is keeping an eye on their every move, is she not? Ikora, the war against the Hive has long begun. Its battlefield is just more concealed than most. I'm sorry that I cannot provide any additional resources, but I still hope you can continue your research and gather all the useful information you can.
I would have done it regardless.
So that thing about the Hive, you already had a plan?
The Hive are not the first enemy we faced, nor will they be the last. I cannot predict how things will unfold, only prepare for the worst. Scholars like Ikora have keen minds, but what our people need most in times like these are strong hearts.
As for you, Wolf, you haven't let me down. I can tell that Ikora recognizes your prowess on the battlefield too. It's not easy to impress that warlock. I hope you can continue aiding the investigation into the Hive. Not even Ikora can fight this battle alone.
I have to admit, no matter how absurd Radagast's points may seem at first, in the end, you always realize he's right.
Honestly, I think both of you have a point.
You're not exactly the comforting type.
If a threat arises, it should be stomped out. Whether it's Hive or Fallen, it makes no difference to me. If the Hive come knocking again, we'll deal with them together.
Very well. I won't stop my research into the Hive. And similarly, if you find yourself in trouble, be it Fallen or anything else, you can always call on me.
Then it's settled. The next time a shadow stirs,
We won't face it alone.
Wolf, I just received a message from Jiangxi Metro. Looks like they need our help. Let's go.
Patience.
Wolf, could you pay Donovan 17 a visit if you have time? He's a scientist here in Haven, one who we've provided with protection, funding, and space. He's come to me several times recently, requesting Lightbearer assistance.
What sort of help are we talking about?
He seems to be working on some kind of study of a major Golden Age lab. A job that apparently requires an extremely large number of research assistants to help him with his projects.
So the Iron Lords are backing scientists, too?
Within our means, yes. Especially if their research could benefit humanity. You'll likely find him in his lab beneath the armory. Go seek him out.
I took some pictures of you fighting in the battle yesterday. You want to check?
Why not? I bet I look good.
Come on, let's paint the town red.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with...
Ooh, have you seen the cover of the latest issue of Mechanics Millennia?
Hey there, Mr. Donovan. I came to see if I could lend a hand with your work. Lord Radagast's request.
That's Dr. Donovan to you, dual PhD in remote sensory sciences and particle physics.
Does Haven even have a university?
That it does not. But to the best of my memory, I do in fact hold both degrees. That I would never forget. Since Radagast sent you, fill out the registration form first. There are a few others you'll need to take care of too, such as the DL-14 and the DH-160. I've already sent them to your ghost.
Wow, that's a lot of paperwork. By the way, my name's Zev. And this is Wolf.
Any way I could skip some of the admin work, Dr. Donovan?
You light bearers are always in such a hurry. Hey, can I shoot this? Can I scorch that one? Can I just jump? No respect for process or codes of practice. If it weren't for the fact that the number of research assistant applications I've received this year has decreased, I really wouldn't want to. Fine. Look at this.
What exactly are we looking at?
An engineering marvel of the Golden Age, the shifting gate. Getting it up and running again was no small feat, but I did it. However, there are still quite a few bugs to be worked out.
A shifting gate? Doesn't look to be shifting much to me. What is it?
It's a real-time teleportation system built by a Golden Age industrial complex called Bastra, accomplished through reverse engineering and alien alloy. Simply put, it can take you anywhere given there is sufficient time, and it is running at full power. And I mean anywhere.
Sounds like magic. I'm sensing a but coming, though.
Very perceptive, Sav. But the way it works isn't as simple as just creating a magic portal that whisks you from one place to another.
It's Zev.
We don't fully understand this technology's intricacies, and the amount of energy required to actually activate it even once is tremendous. But from what I've seen so far, the large telemeter will scan the target area carefully. The supercomputer in the main tower will then analyze the scan data while opening the mast and reconstructing a spatial sector, as if it was recording and streaming a holographic movie of the target area in real time. Once that happens, we can access the area through a synchronization gate, achieving true remote synchronization without latency and accurate to the elementary particle level.
All right. So what do you need me to do?
I need my research assistants to enter these sectors and help me collect data echoes. Packets generated in real-time transmission of data from reality that record the movements of elementary particles. This will help me reverse engineer the workings of the main tower supercomputer. Golf. Once I've acquired enough information, I'll be able to make the most of the machine, making things like traveling through the entire solar system a possibility well within our reach. Do you understand that, Golf?
It's Wolf. I think I get the gist.
Finally, the Q&A session is over. Now, let's head for the main tower. I'll give you further instructions there. Echo activity is rocketing, and the current radiation dose is, oh wow, 22,000 millisieverts. Okay, you might feel a little itchy all over. Teleporting process standby. Take a deep breath. Welcome to the Shifting Gates main control tower. In a bit, I'll guide you through the sync gate into the teleportation zone. Those indicators on the ground are data. Your job is to collect them. Remember to submit the data to the transmission terminal. Keep an eye on that data bar. You can carry no more than 100 pieces at a time. Researcher, you sure can fight. You're about to enter Bastracorp's Pride and Joy, the Shifting Shrine, where the Prime Anomaly resides. Take a breath, and then take it down.
A verdict rendered in flame.
This is the data nucleus, the voucher of your defeat of the Prime Anomaly, so to say. It's of the utmost importance to our research, and it'll take a while to translate before you submit it. Do not forget your data nucleus. Ahead lie some less than friendly competitors. They've been coveting your data nucleus for quite some time. Data is all yours, you cunning academic bandits. Tap the data bar and I'll guide you to the nearest transmission terminal. Let's review the content I've just taught you. Meet me at the lab. Let's have a little group session, shall we? For a first-time assistant, I think what you've done is pretty commendable.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
Have you seen the cover of the latest issue of I know you light bearers aren't interested in any paper signatures or academic forums. You're only interested in guns and arms. So, this is where you can trade your translation credits for, well, for these things. That concludes our introductory lesson. Now, the hands-on class begins.
If we're going to survive, we need to be more than light bearers and warlords. We need to stand for something.
You might be interested in this one.
We'll get the job done.
Wolf, Radagast is expecting you in the throne room.
Welcome to bad old time. No fights here. It's a bar.
More and more claim to have journeyed into a rift that crosses time and space.
A temporal rift right here in Haven? As if we didn't have enough on our plate already.
My lord, word has already spread about how Wolf and Zev helped Jiangxi Metro. Perhaps they could investigate this temporal rift. I'm sure they could uncover its secrets.
I'm afraid Wolf can't aid your investigation just yet, Mishra. There's a weapon that needs finding. An incredibly powerful artifact from the Fallen's homeworld.
Now you've got my attention.
Ever since a ketch crashed near Jiangxi Metro, the Fallen there have been constantly trying to retrieve an artifact of their forebearers. Fortunately, the ketch's enemy recognition systems malfunctioned, keeping them out. My scouts reported a prickly member of the House of Devils appeared recently. He cracked the defense system and has begun searching the ketch. Now our enemy is just one step away from taking the artifact.
Then we'll just have to beat them to it.
Speak with Kevarrh. You'll need her help if you're to enter the Devil's territory.
I am glad to see you alive.
Radagast got me on a mission to take an artifact from a ketch. How much do you know about it?
Weapon from Reese, held deep in the ketch, attracted Sorek's powerful treasure hunter. Like human, Elixni once had golden age. Refugee fleet stowed away many ancient artifacts. Weapon we seek is one of them. Forged by the light, weapons' power is immense, unfathomable. Should Sorex wield disaster. But if the favored one finds first, that could, as humans say, turn tides. Sorek's greedy, violent, unscrupulous, House of Devils finest, sent after the artifact. Hints at greater scheme, I think. Then I shall meet the favored one at the catch. Jiangxi humans will attack on sight. A young female shoots with precision. Better to stay hidden.
I hope we don't run into any new search squads from the House of Devils. Have you noticed that many of them have electronic implants?
Is that uncommon?
They are more integrated than other Fallen. Their servitors, shanks, and other machinery are not to be underestimated.
You are unharmed? Good. We will begin when you are ready. The Novarese awaits, heavily guarded. Only one entrance remains functional.
This looks like a trap.
I would say the same, but it is not. When you're ready, I have your back. Your target is an artifact of Reese. I'll make sure you get to the cache where the artifact is kept. The cows always hold on to their favorite treasures. That means you must venture into the bridge at the very top.
And you aren't coming with me, are you?
Radagast asked me to bring you here. That's all. You may consider this operation a sort of test.
The artifacts are for our own people, but Kevarrh doesn't seem too interested in it.
Perhaps her only concern is her duties for the Iron Lords. Huh. A Jingshi gorilla. What's he doing here?
He was attacked, and the energy from the House of Devil's weapons still lingered within him. Thankfully, he's still alive. It is shameful what my people have been reduced to. They still don't understand why the regime families. I would prefer to regain its favor as a barrier there. I can help you open it. Catch hatch is just up ahead. Hurry and proceed with your mission.
Zev, what do you know about Kevarrh? Why does she serve Radagast?
I'm not sure about the details, but she's definitely different from other Fallen. She's been helping Radagast for a while now. Her presence might explain why Haven has won so many victories against the Fallen. Watch out for that arc current, Wolf. After the fall of their world, the Fallen launched an invasion of Earth. These catches serve as both a ship and a home.
It's such a dilapidated state. Looks more like a shipwreck than a home.
Bring me to that terminal. I'll find us a way forward. Something is wrong. Danger!
Wolf? Glad to see you. But why are you here?
Radagast sent me here to acquire the Fallen artifact.
So you were entangled in this quandary with me. My scouts were patrolling nearby until they were ambushed by the Fallen. Most of my men were either killed or severely injured. That ugly mystery you just saw is Sorks, the Fallen treasure hunter. If we don't eliminate him, Jiangxi Metro will never know peace again.
Let's do it. But don't take unnecessary risks. Leave that part to me.
You got it. I'll kick up a fuss. The way's open. Good luck, Wolf.
The arc currents are much worse here. This must be the ship's engine room. That platform in the middle looks promising. Let's make our way over there carefully. Could this terminal control that barrier in the distance? Take me over there and let me have a try. Look out! Fallen incoming! The Fallen's network is more complex than I thought. Buy me some time, Wolf. They have 4 arms. Why couldn't they use 2 of them to clean up these redundant codes? The barrier's down. Go! Wolf, we're getting close to the bridge.
We should hurry.
Is this the bridge Kevarrh mentioned? Look, there's the fallen artifact. Let's go check out the artifact. Kevarrh is right. It is exotic. Fallen incoming. Let's see what this thing can do. It's Soris. Get ready for a fight.
Belongs to me.
Bad feeling about this.
A weak light bearer like you dares to covet Odie's artifact. Delusional.
Someone's coming.
Damn! Wolf!
Hello.
She's with me. Are you hurt?
Not especially. A weapon, please. Recoveries. No more will ever be made. It prefers you.
Why?
Once the light shone on us. The relic remembers. But it left us. I hope it does not leave you.
Maybe we deserve it more.
The great machine's will is unfathomable. For humans and Elixir both.
Wait, Wolf, is this from Sorix?
Standard Elixir technology. It's Sorix's communicator. Time to report back to Radagast.